I want to talk about the year in review 2020. Fantastic year. And I know a lot of people, there's been a lot of suffering. There's been a lot of people, we have people now that are in our office, and we have people that I'm Facebook friends with that have sick loved ones. I have personal friends that have lost loved ones in 2020. Our condolences from Paul and the entire staff at DigiNinja. We really feel for you. We definitely understand this has been a serious year, to say the least. And on a business level, for Paul and the business that we have, that we're running, that Paul is helping me run on a daily basis, it was a fantastic year. We were able to help dealers sell cars. We were the fastest growing vendor in the entire car business. So from a business standpoint, we're super excited about 2020. And looking forward, Paul, I think 2021 is going to be our best year yet. We were able to increase 2019, from 2019 to 2020 was about a 20% increase, maybe 30%. And I think we can double it this year because of the new products that we're bringing out. Those products are solutions. So, that's our business. But I want to make a prediction about a couple of social media companies. Actually, I'll mention all three of them, or three of the big ones. So you have Facebook. If you notice, their stock is down in the last 30 days. Now, I'm shifting gears because I said that Facebook is going to $1,000 a share. That's what I said probably 24 months ago when it was like at $70 a share. And so it's gone up about 3 times since then, 300%. And now I'm shifting gears. In 2021, you're going to see Facebook market cap and Facebook stock fall. It's about 250 or 260 right now. My prediction for Facebook stock is going to be below 200 in the first quarter, because more and more people are going to see that you can actually reach customers elsewhere. Right now, they're the only show that there is for most people, but people are going to understand that there's other ways to do it. Right now, Facebook is in a big, heated battle with Apple, okay, about being able to track users over multiple apps on the iPhone. Now, I'm right in the middle of this myself. I'm broadcasting live on Facebook from my iPhone, okay? So, but here is what Facebook is not going to allow. I'm sorry, Apple. Apple's not going to allow any advertisers, anybody using Facebook to track me when I jump over to LinkedIn or when I jump over to another app. So that's good for our privacy, but it's bad for people who use targeted ads. We don't really use that many targeted ads, so it's not going to affect us that much. But it will affect other businesses, specialty items that they retarget. We don't do retargeting ads. We just do big offers right out there, engage in the conversation.
Right.
But because so many people do rely on those targeted ads, you're going to see a pullback, and you're going to see other social media rise up, like Snapchat. Snapchat is a very young audience right now. But Paul, if you want to follow me, all you got to do is hop over on Snapchat with the @Billy W Merritt, and you can follow me, and all the tours and the places we've been are all documented there on Snapchat. Well, guess what? It's not as big as Facebook, but a lot of people are using Snapchat. So that means we don't have to track them. We just put our ads on Snapchat. And now we can do the same thing with Snapchat that we did with Facebook. So other people are going to figure that out as well. So Snapchat stock's going to increase. Facebook's going to pull back. Apple is at $2.3 trillion market cap. It took Apple like 50 years. I'm pulling this from my head. So, if I'm off a few years, forgive me, but you'll get the point. It took Apple like 40 years to reach $1 trillion market cap. Okay. That was huge milestone. And for a long time, for a while, they were the biggest company out there as far as market cap. They reached $2 trillion in less than 12 months. So it went from $1 trillion to $2 trillion in 12 months. Now they're at $2.3 trillion. maybe later they'll be broken up. Maybe later they'll lose some effectiveness. But as long as Apple is protecting our data, protecting our privacy, I'm not a huge fan now. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just telling you what the story is out there in the marketplace. That Apple does not share your information. Apple sells you a $300 iPhone for $1,200. That's how they make their money. The other companies like Facebook, it is a pay to play. We're the product. With Facebook wants to track people over every device, okay? And they're going to lose in 2021 because of the decency, I'm using air quotes, and because of Apple looking out for us. So that story, the best marketing tells a story, Paul. So that story is going to play out very well for Apple. Tim Cook and all the Apple people are saving the planet, protecting our privacy. Evil Mark Zuckerberg is trying to track you. He's pushing for one world order, all these things. That story is going to play out real poorly. And because of that, Facebook, which is about 800 billion in market cap, they're going to slide, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm normally an optimist, but I'm just telling you, if you want to make some money, short Facebook stock. Short Facebook stock, and then when it hits about 150, buy back in. They'll get it all dialed in, and there'll be a better product for it. It'll come roaring back maybe in 2022. Look, take all of this with a grain of salt, but I do have a lot of evidence, a lot of reasons. I'm not just making this up. I'm very researched in this department. What are your predictions for 2021, Paul?
For 2021, our business or personally?
Let's give me both of them.
Okay. Our business, I think that as we've gotten even better in 2020 with the adjust and adapt skills, I guess, if you will. A lot of companies, we talked about when they had struggles, a lot of them went under. Now, again, some of them had no choice if they were in states that were shut down, closed down, things like that. That's hard to overcome. But we were fortunate enough in our state, we were able to do business, keep things rolling, keep things going. We had to adjust, we had to adapt. So again, proud of what we did in 2020. But I think that 2021, with our skills improved in changing and adapting and doing whatever it takes, getting our employees trained to even better. To being better text ninjas. I think 2021 looked very bright for our business, and I do agree that I think that will we double it? You're the optimist typically, and I'm more of the the skeptic or the pessimist or whatever. So will we double it? I'm going to say, just for argumentative sake, I'm going to say we're not going to double it. We're going to increase by 90%.
Hey, I love it, Paul. I really do, man. And I love the fact that we can have a real conversation and talk about these things, because all these are predictions. None of it's written in stone, Oh,
we may have lost Billy. There, he's frozen. He's frozen in Jamaica.
I'm back. Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
Somebody was trying to call, man. This is the first time I've done this with my iPhone.
I thought it would be impossible to get frozen in Jamaica, but
Hey, by the way, it's about 85 degrees out here, so I really do love it here. But I love being able to have a conversation, Paul, that's not just yeah, rah, 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 as you call it. This is a real conversation, and we can have disagreements, and I think that makes it a more meaningful conversation when you can have a discussion with someone and that disagrees with you. If it just slightly changes your point of view or gives you a little bit of fuel even, then that's better than having somebody just be a cheerleader. So I take your point. I understand what you're saying. It is very optimistic to say we'll double our business. So that's going to give me that much more fuel to prove you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be pleased if in December of 2021, we look back and say, I told you.
I would love for you to tell me I told you so in 2020, in December 2021.